Hey YouTube, it's Tempest again. This is a short little update video. It's actually probably not going to be short. It's just an update video for you. I am going to be retooling my Dimension Police. Um, kind of sucks. I've been trying hard to get Miracle Beauties for this deck, um, but it's just not working very well. I've come across a couple, but people have just not been wanting to trade them, or have been like, "No, man, I'm trying to make a deck out of it or something." So either that, or I just haven't had stuff they wanted to trade for it. So anyway, I'm gonna get around to it at some point. Probably soon. This deck will be finished as soon as I get the Miracle Beads I need. But until then, this is just a little skeleton of what I have. More of just stuff I want to test. So I mean, if you're looking for a complete deck, this is probably the video for you. But if you just want to see what I got in plan, then yes, this is an update video. So I'm going to get right to that. Starter flow, no other starter. Obviously, I have to run the Enigman. I don't have much of a choice. Now the first wrinkle is the trigger lineup. I'm doing 2 crits, 7 stands, and 3 draws, and 4 heals. Reason being, I want to test the Guide Dolphin. He's very good. He's a new stand trigger. Put him into your soul, and he gives one of your guys 3k. With 8 stands in this deck, it gives the Dimension Police a lot of versatility when it comes to their attacks. Yet it maintains the pressure it needs with the 2 critical triggers and of course 3 draws. So I find it to be pretty. The math behind it suggests that it's going to be a good ratio of triggers, but I've yet to actually test it out. So this will be again in testing. A grade 1s, this lineup's definitely not going to change. This is a solid lineup. And the only thing I might change, I might cut it down. But yeah, there's 16 grade 1s, 10 grade 2s, and 7 grade 3s in this deck. So more than likely, I will cut the grade 1 lineup back down to 15. As it stands, it's 4 Ripple. You need him for the ride chain. Since you're running flow as your starter, it's just really good to have. 3 Daisy, I cut a grade 3 and bumped Daisy to 3. With cross rides running around, it's good to have 3 Daisies to pump up your rear guard twin orders. Wow, I don't know why that was blanking on that. But I probably will end up cutting her for another grade 3. 3 Cosmo Roars. You need this guy to help your Dimension Police get their Vanguard effects to go off. Yeah, and then 2 Glory Maker, very obvious. The 10k Vanguard booster if you have 4 more damage, you need her. And then the 4 perfect guards. Just like my Shadow Paladins, these are hard to come by. So I'm gonna probably have to order these online or something. Right now my Shadow Paladins are at well, actually that's not true. My Shadow Paladins are close to being finished, so they're kind of a high priority, but I would like to get these for set 8 as soon as possible because I do want to try and do dimensional robots. Now grade 2s, not quite sure of yet, but this probably is subject to change. I got 2 Wave, that's staying the same. Wave is very good. I might want to drop it down to 1. He's basically only in here as a plus off the starter. At this point, he's not a very good rear guard because he's a 9k vanilla. That's not very good. So I don't know about Wave at 2. We'll have to wait and see. 3 Twin Order. Again, I could bump him up, could bump him down. Depends on what I want to do with the grade 2 lineup. 2 Cosmo Beak. I think I'd like to run him and more of him, but again, I'll just get back to it in a minute. Just let me get through this. And then 3 Grander. More consistent, very consistent. Always gives 2k to the Vanguard. Alright, now for grade 3s, we got 2 Storm. 2 Storm is all I need. If you drop the Enigman Ripple, you can discard a grade 3 to search him out. Thins the deck. Very good to have. 11k defense if you can manage to improve the ride chain. Plus his ability allows you to give them +1 crit if he's 25 or higher. With Guide Dolphin in the deck, that becomes a lot more feasible even if you don't complete the ride chain, so it's still very good. For rain, this is one of these is gonna come out for sure. But the only reason I have her at 4 right now is because I don't want to fucking run Enigma Shine because I hate him so much. And then again, 1 Shine. I'm trying to get Miracle Beauties, like I said. What's gonna happen is these 2 will be coming out for Miracle Beauties, and then also the 1 Daisy I mentioned earlier would be the 3rd Miracle Beauty. So I would be running 2 Storm, 3 Rain, 3 Miracle Beauty. Kind of like my Shadow Paladin deck, you know, Storm's a defensive ride, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4-ish, and then Rain really will run the deck though. So that's the main thing. Storm's kind of iffy now that Miracle Beauty's out. It makes Rain actually a better Vanguard because Rain's ability allows you to, if her attack hits a Vanguard when she has 12k or more power, you can choose one of your Dimension Police and stand it. Miracle Beauty lets you stand the rear guard behind it if they're both at rest when she stands, so that merits running 8 stand triggers. But again, like I said, I do like having the extra pressure for crits, especially since I do have Enigma and Storm in here. The crits provide a little bit of extra pressure. So I'm thinking 2 crit, 7 stand, and then the 3 draw, 4 heal probably. I could even do 3 crit, 2 draw, but I do think the 7 stand will be very good. The grade 2 lineup is supposed to reflect the using Enigma and Rain, but I wanted to keep it a little bit consistent in case I do have to ride Enigma and Storm. So the grade 2 lineup, like I said, the 3 Grandeurs for the 2k boost to Rain when I need it, and again Cosmo Beak is for the 4k boost to Storm when he needs it, and then again these guys are just, you know, 10k rear guards obviously, and then the Vanguard search unit. So I could probably drop them down to 1. But the thing that I was gonna do is probably try, where the hell did I put it? This Dimensional Robo Dilady. I like Dilady. She looks better than any of the other grade 2s in my opinion. Not just because she's a girl, but because she's, you know, very well drawn. Her ability is when her attack hits a Vanguard, choose one of your Dimension Police, and that unit gains 3,000 power until end of turn. Her versus Grandeur. Grandeur is 8k, she is 9k. That means that, you know, she can actually hit for 15 when she's boosted by Cosmo Fang or not Cosmo Fang, Cosmo Roar or the Enigma Ripple. So that's good against 10k Vanguards at least. Grandeur's ability gives only 2,000 power, and it must be given to the Vanguard. That lady can give 3,000 power anywhere, which is very good. Just pumping up random units, helping them push over the limit. The problem being that she has to actually hit in order for stuff to go off. Now with 9, like I said, with 7 stand triggers in here, running her seems more feasible because you can have multiple chances to get her ability to go off. But the thing is, I don't have Miracle Beauty in here yet, so what I'm planning on doing is testing Miracle Beauty, or putting the Miracle Beauties in, seeing how the deck runs with the current lineup, and then seeing if I can improve it any with that lady, because I think the trigger lineup I have is actually going to be very good. Yeah. So anyway, that's my analysis / plan for the Dimension Police deck in the future. Once I finish testing and I get everything finalized, I'll be sure to post an update video. Thank you for watching, and it means a lot. And have a good evening. Have a good evening.